something's got to change. It really has got to change, because you work damn hard to try and improve, but it's just not working. It's just after 8 o'clock. We've just pulled up at the golf course. It's a lovely day. It's start of November, but we're still in shorts. It's got to be done. I absolutely can't play in trousers at the minute, especially sort of the thick waterproofs. Right, we need to get at it. Get a practice basket, get sorted, get warmed up, and our tee time is in 40 minutes. So we're up against it to get everything done that we would normally do before a round, but we'll go after it. Right, I'll check in with you later. "18 holes of golf finished. Played the Commander's course at Oakmere Park. It's a 9-hole golf course with 2 tee boxes per hole, so you can play 18 on it. And just kind of come to the conclusion that something's got to change. It's not. My summer golf and the progress made through summer is not translating, and I'm not consistent. I'm finding contact with the ball really difficult, struggling to get off the tee again. Putting seems to be okay, but today even putting wobbled a little. Something's got to change. It really has got to change, because you work damn hard to try and improve, but it's just not working. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough that. You look forward to a round of golf all week, and then you play like shit. So, something needs to change. I need to do something different. I'll have a think, see what that can be, and go from there. Not good. I've sat down and I've gone through everything. It's quite alarming. The last 5 rounds that I played on Admirals, I shot 94, 88, 88, 95, 88, which is a range of +16 to +23 in the last 5 rounds on the Admirals course, which is an 18 holes course at Oakmere Park. My best 9 holes from mid to late August was +6, +3, +3, +3, +1 through 9 holes. I have an issue when it comes to 18 holes against 9 holes. First issue. That needs to be resolved. So my Arccos handicap position at the moment is a 11. However, my driving is a 17. My approach play is equivalent to a 10. My short game is equivalent to a 20 handicap player, and my putting is equivalent to a 14 handicap player. So you can see in there straight away, short game is a problem. It's just something to be mindful of, and I noticed this on Saturday. I was thinning my wedges again, and I really struggled with contact on my wedges. My wedges just didn't play at all, and I lost so many shots with my wedges. When we look at all of that Arccos data, driving and short game is a problem. So then I looked into that a little bit more. So driving accuracy, I miss left 48% of the time. The average drive distance of my par 4s and par 5s is 212 yards. For a 10 handicap, the average drive distance is 233 yards. I also have around 1 stroke issue associated with driving penalties. So in that, we have a distance issue. We're not driving the ball as far, and that is obviously leaving longer shots into the greens, even though my approach game is pretty strong. I then also have the issue of I'm missing left, which is my new miss because I've got rid of the slice. So I get a little nasty snap hook, and that at times is costing me 1 stroke as well. Short game, 25 to 50 yard shots, I am missing the green 33% of the time. A 10 handicap typically misses the green 19% of the time. So a third of my shots from 25 to 50 yards are missing the green. It's a problem. So we know in this we've got an issue with performance through 18 holes compared to 9 holes. We've got an issue with driving, and we've got an issue with short game, again, because it's above targeted handicap. So we need a weekly structure. Like that, if we are going to, if we're going to create change, we need a weekly structure. I work full time. I'm a business partner. I don't have a great deal of time. My work hours can be excessive at times. So we have got to consider that. We've also got a family. So how am I going to do it? We know where the areas of weakness are. Now, you can tell from my channel, Big Dude Golf. I'm a big guy. That is hurting me through 18 holes. So my fitness has got to improve this year. Going into next season, I have got to be fitter. I then also really struggle turning up on a Saturday, not having picked up a club for a week. I play every week, so just struggling to pick up a club in the week. That's the work issue, so I need to think about how I'm going to do that. So I think it's fair to say that if we were to say 1 practice session in the week, that wouldn't be too much of an issue, or shouldn't be too much of an issue if I plan it in. As a big guy, and anybody watching this, if you're a bigger guy, even if you're not a bigger guy, to be fair, mobility and the ability to move freely for the golf swing is something I would advise you to seriously look at. So I have been using the Pliability app for my mobility routine recently, and I'll continue to use that, and I'll share some details as we go. So here's what we're going to do. Yeah, I've been thinking about this since yesterday, just really running through things, and I'm just not happy with. I'm not happy with where things are at, hence creating change. So I need to get fitter. I'm doing a lot of zone 1 to 3 heart rate zones, but I'm not doing a lot of 4 and 5 heart rate zones. Golf, as we know, is a long but relatively steady exercise, but it doesn't help in those moments where fatigue kicks in and you need to be, your body needs to be able to handle the higher loads. So we need to set our baseline position for our fitness. So I'm going to look at doing 2 lower intensity sessions and 1 high intensity session. I then want to implement 2 to 3 recovery sessions in the week. Being realistic, it can be more, but 2 to 3 recovery sessions in the week. And that can be the mobility sessions, it could be a session with Theragun, stretching, anything like that. And then I'm going to try, and this is probably the biggest challenge for me, is I'm going to try 1 golf session per week, practicing on the biggest problem and focusing on the elephant in the room. That's got to be my commitment. It will be difficult to do it because time is always an issue. Darker nights and things now is a problem. I was playing 2-3 times a week, and I think that's where I've started to see the tail off, is I haven't got the clubs in my hand as often. That is the proposal. Looking at the data, that is what we've got to overcome. We've got a plan, and you guys are going to hold me accountable. Morning, guys. So, just having a coffee, and then we're about to just jump on and to get our FTP test done. I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be grim, it's going to be brutal. Could literally push us to the edge, but we're going to get it done. We need to get it done in order to be able to see where we're at. I'm not looking forward to this at all. It's one of those things, we get it done, we move on. Bit of a fitness test, and then it'll help inform all the training going forward. So I'll see you on the other side. Wish me luck. The FTP test done. I'm absolutely knackered. The positive in that though is prior to the golf season, my FTP, my average output was around 150, 160. My average output post golf season is 260, well 266 to be exact. So we've increased our average output by about 100. That's just from golf. That's just from playing as much golf as I can throughout the summer. So it's a good baseline position to be in. But I am knackered. I am done. So now shower, and then we'll get to work. Morning guys. So slightly easier one today. We just got half an hour, just called Power Zone Endurance Ride, which is just a bit more of a lower impact, working on sort of heart rate zone 2 and zone 3. Well, effort zone 2 and 3. Legs are feeling fine from yesterday, so I was absolutely knackered, but legs are recovered, so we're just going to get back at it. Just a nice steady ride. Just enjoy the new zones that we've created. And go from there. I've got my workout buddy with me again. So there's Frank, just going to sit next to me and just chill out while we get the exercise done. So, right, catch you later. A bit of an impromptu video really. I am just about to mark up my new golf balls. So, look, mid-handicappers, it's a difficult conversation, this one. You lose too many balls to use a nice golf ball or a premium golf ball. But I'm not too proud to sit there and say that I have bought grade B balls from TikTok. So here's one of them. There's a couple of imperfections, but nothing major. Bit of a stamp. There's nothing really going on with them. There's one, but this is probably the worst one. It's got felt tip pens on it. It's like the Pro V1Xs. It's not a problem. As a mid-handicap, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to sit there and spend, I've got 24 Pro V1Xs sat in front of me. I'm not going to have spent 100 quid on 24 golf balls. It's just crazy. So these golf balls should have been £24. So absolutely worth it in that respect. The grade B doesn't mean anything. They're really good quality. Now, the biggest thing that's impacted my putting recently is the fact that I have been marking my balls. So I have one of those little devices, cheap and cheerful, and then I also have a golf ink pen. These last longer than the markers and they just work. You would argue, well, why why spend the money on, I think these are 15 quid a pen. Why would you spend the money on a golf ink pen when actually you're just going to lose a golf ball? There's times when I don't lose a golf ball, and these pens last, especially in the winter, due to the fact that everything's wet. Nothing, it doesn't bother them. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to get these balls marked up, and then we're going to get sorted and we're going to go and play 9 holes. But we're also going to go and get that practice session in. So we are not avoiding practice session. The practice session that we're going to get in today is going to be my wedges and my short game. It's the one that's causing me so many issues, and I am a bit of a field player, and if my wedges aren't working, I really struggle. We might get on the driving range and hit driver a little bit and just try and figure out what's going on with driver as well. But time dependent, but the focus is going to be short game. So I'll give you an update on that. That's it. I just like one single line. It goes over the fact that it's a Pro V1 now, but you know, that's not a point, is it? So we just arrived in Birmingham. We're here for a couple of hours today, got a meeting and a few bits and pieces to do. Just checking in really. Yesterday was a good day. We managed to get 9 holes in, which was a bit of a shock. Didn't really plan to get 9 holes at all. And then managed to get some practice on the range as well. So didn't really practice a huge amount of technique or anything like that. I just wanted to get the feel back for my wedges. I can't keep doing it with the wedges. It's been really challenging. So managed to get some work done with the wedges, which was nice, and then actually started getting the feel back from the driver as well. So that was quite surprising. I was hitting the back fence. The back fence is 250, so probably carrying 260, 270 again, which is nice. It's been a while since I've been able to get my driver going that well. So we'll take those little bits. But the one thing that's been sacrificed this week is I haven't really done any mobility work, and I'm feeling it. You know, I think I hit 50 balls before a round of 9 holes, and I hit another 75 balls afterwards, as well as going on chipping green and things. So, in total, you know, hit a lot of golf balls, and I'm like today. It feels a bit rough. So not doing the mobility work is going to really sort of hurt us if we don't get on top of it. Right, we're heading out. We've got a round of probably could just do 9 holes. Might do a little bit more. We'll see how timing goes and where the light's at by the time we get around. Playing golf with my next door neighbour, older chap. Keeps me very, very targeted. I have to, you know, he doesn't play long, but he's very accurate. So it's always interesting to play alongside Richard. He keeps me very accountable to playing good golf. So we'll see. Has this week's efforts helped the score? So we'll put it to the test. Forcing my wedges, but they're coming out very short. Like a 7 iron, not a driver.